Microbiologically induced corrosion, quick detection, prevention, and remediation processes.
I am Amanda Watts and I am a chemist
Working towards the goals of sustainable development, energy efficiency, and zero pollution.
Awareness activities in corrosion are being done around the world, promoted for the European Federation of Corrosion.
Corrosion is the environmental degradation of materials. Thermodynamically is the going into the equilibrium. Most materials are susceptible to corrosion: wood, marble, composites, metals. Corrosion is not included in the wear and tear insurance policies.
Dr. Reza referenced that corrosion constitutes 4% of the domestic national spending of a country, and 20% of this corresponds to make corrosion. Here, New Mexico in 2000 and Prudhoe Bay in 2006, two accidents attributed to mild corrosion. Let's open this radiator. We see that it's full of degradation products, and this is going to go into the environment, which could pose health concerns, additionally increase energy requirements. For corrosion to occur, is necessary a corrosion cell. Here Dr. Eckert and Dr. Lund video.
The corrosion cell includes an anode where oxidation of the metal occurs, and a cathode, where a reduction reaction occurs. The anode and cathode have an electrical connection through the metal itself, and an electrolyte connecting the two must be present.
There are different mechanisms in which corrosion occurs. Mid corrosion is one of them, and this happens because microorganisms are overall. This is an example of highly localized microbial pitting corrosion on chemically inhibited carbon steel. Bacteria can accelerate corrosion on steel alloy samples exposed to ethanol and acetic acid. Here, some bacterial species in cooling water systems and the associated problems. Strata within a typical biofilm and possible reactions such as sulfur redox reactions, iron and manganese redox, methane production, organic acid production. Microorganisms start adhering to each other, creating a film that sticks to the walls and join together, growing in cross-feeding colonies so to resist external damage. They secrete this matrix of extracellular polymeric substance that hold the cells between the source of the nutrients. These resistant characteristics are acquired by genetic exchange of plasmodia or mutation. They use a communication system named quorum sensing that is a vital regulatory mechanism for coordinating biofilm formation, survival behavior, and antibiotic resistance. MIG can be detected by quantification of ATP through enzymatic light reaction, by counting of fluorescent labeled cells, by PCR real-time quantification of specific genes, but mostly by the 16S ribosomal RNA amplicon sequences. Dr. Opel and group had designed an iron activity selective microelectrode that allows the monitoring in real time of the degree of corrosions. Studies are being done in cooling and heating systems of buildings in order to have a traffic light of corrosion. So, given that machinery is at risk, energy requirement increases, and the products of corrosion could be harmful, how could we reduce the impact? Nowadays, metals are improved by coating them, making alloys or composites. Remediation methods involve biofilm removal by flushing, chlorination, UV disinfection, ultrasound, antibiotics, removal by electric current, heat shock, quorum sensing inhibition, nitric oxide removal, enzymatic disruption, and phage therapy. This is a combined treatment of bacteria with bacteriophages and chlorine. Here we see the live bacteria in green and the dead bacteria in red after the treatment with bacteriophages. These are some of the science people behind microbial-induced corrosion remediation working towards a cost action. Even so that the research is pointing towards a more ecologically friendly management of corrosion, we should be tackling the problem from the roots, and the roots are consumption. This photo got in the news last year and say a lot about our spending habits. This graph depicts the relationship between comfort level of a country or happiness versus the economic growth and waste production. Yes, comfort levels increase with the power of acquisition, but after a point, stuff take over our lives. But what can we do as consumers? We could just sit and see what happens, or we should reason what is it that we really need. Do we really need to upgrade? Refuse to always buy new things, reduce the consume of things, meat consumption make a big impact. Reuse, can we repair? Could we patch our clothes? Recycle, or better, upcycle. To all the young people out there, please remember that the future belongs to you, and if you don't take accountability for it, somebody else will.